All right, so I'm getting a lot of questions on how to put XRP on a trust. So for me, there's multiple ways you can go about it. You can get a estate planning attorney to do that. That's more costly. When I say I put it into a trust, I just mean that I have multiple cold wallets and no one has access to them except for me, right? I hold the keys. Well, when you think of a trust, you think about, okay, what's going to happen to my assets if I pass away or if something happens? How does it then get divested and distributed to the people that are going to inherit it, aka your kids, your spouse, whatever the case might be. So for me, I have an exodus strategy, right? If XRP, let's say for example, it hits $1,000, one of my cold wallets, I have, let's say, 500 XRP. Then at that point, only at that point, will I then actually divest that cold wallet, right? We're gonna get it back onto the exchange and we're gonna cash out. That's how I view it. You guys can view it completely differently. But then there's also a hard wallet that I have. Now, you guys need to do your own research. I'm not advocating for anything, but I do have the Kivo hard wallet. It is on the pricier side. It was like $400. But the reason why I went with that one is because they have an actual contract with Iron Mountain. I don't know if you guys know anything about Iron Mountain, but basically they handle all of the paper trails for JP Morgan. You guys know I work for JP Morgan. Okay, so they handle all of the paper contracts, all of the actual documentation for all of their home lending stuff. So that's relevant information, because if JP Morgan's using it and they have a contract with Kivo, I'm gonna side with, okay, they're relevant, they're trustworthy, I'm gonna go with them. This is not financial advice, you guys do whatever you want, but I'm willing to put some of my crypto there. They have estate planning, they also have insurance for your crypto. Crazy, right? And they also help you set up your trust. You guys do what you will. I, for one, have multiple different ways of going about it, but that's just because that's how my brain works. Another thing I will advocate for, though, is you guys make sure that all of your cryptocurrency, or whether it be your finances, make sure you are using a completely separate email address that nobody has and nobody has access to, right? Completely separate from your social media and completely separate from the retail emails that you give out and that everybody has access to and sending you spam information, because there's a lot of shifts going on, and